programme in WHO of a constant process of operational review, both during and after events, and that's reviewing how our operations are running so we can improve those operations. So that's a very important part of our DNA in terms of optimising the impact that we have at country level. The Independent Oversight and Advisory Committee also reports to our governing bodies, as you know, to the Executive Board and to the World Health Assembly on a 6-monthly basis, and again reviews all of our operations on the ground. This evaluation that has been mandated by the World Health Assembly, asking the Director General to carry out an independent evaluation, that is the will of the member states of WHO. We believe that it has been constructed in good faith to learn the lessons that we're learning so far. It is presented as both a process of gaining interim learning from the response so far, and therefore the first part of the review is to gain and learn about the response, how we have all performed in this at global and national level, and how we can learn to optimise the response going forward. However, obviously a review of this nature, and with the seniority of the panel members or the panel chairs, will work with the member states now to identify further panel members to join that panel, and it will be they that will set the pace for that review, and they will consult with the member states. Again, they will consult and work with the Director General to ensure that the pace and nature of the evaluation does not interfere with the day-to-day response. And I trust, given the seniority of the two wonderful leaders that have been chosen, I believe they and the panel members, the member states and the Director General of WHO will find the appropriate pace and the appropriate approach that will allow us both to learn the lessons of this response at all levels, but at the same time not to interrupt or disrupt what is a very important pandemic response right now.
Thank you. Thank you. I think Mike had already said it all. The decision in the resolution by the Assembly was at the earliest appropriate time, and it gives the responsibility actually to me, which is very important, so that we can have a balancing act, so that the evaluation doesn't affect the response. And that's why the member states didn't make it very specific. They said at the earliest appropriate time. And we felt that starting it now can really help us to understand, as we respond, how the whole response is happening. And as Mike said, we will continue to make sure that the evaluation actually doesn't affect the response, and we will balance as much as possible. So it's a matter of balancing act. And we have very able two co-chairs now, and the panel members also, we expect them to be the best people we can really have. And all member states will be involved in contributing to the panel members, some candidates. Of course, it will be up to the co-chairs in consultation with me to select the members. And I think that will also hopefully help us in balancing the capacity of the panel itself. And there will be an independent secretariat. We're not going to use a WHO secretariat for the panel, meaning we will have additional manpower that will work on this, not only the panel but the independent secretariat too. So we will do everything to balance it. But as the Independent Oversight Advisory Committee said, it's also our concern that the evaluation in the middle of the response could have some effect. But we will do everything to balance it in order to learn as we go. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tedros and Dr. Ryan.